I'm pregnant with Kelly's baby. Kelly's unwanted baby. She'll never want anyone to know about you, little one. But I don't care. You're my flesh and blood, little one, and I love you. I'm going to take you away from this corrupt film industry and give you the life that you deserve. I'm not going to let anyone take you away. I'll kill before I give you away.
Alex is pregnant with Kelly's baby. This can't be. She told me she could never be with another man other than Tim, that washed-up child actor. And now I find out she's been with Alex. How could you do this to me? She continues to break my heart over and over again. I'm sorry, I didn't realize anyone was in here. I promised myself I'd never let anyone see me cry over her.
We all cry sometimes. You're not alone. I've cried for her too.
You? You're in love with Kelly too?
My love is of a different breed. You could say I've invested interest into her demise. You see, that woman has caused me a world of pain, and I'm just about ready to exact my vengeance on her.
What? I don't understand. You want to take out your vengeance on Kelly? But why?
Let's just say she's got something of mine, and I'm prepared to do anything to get them back.
Them? What are you saying?
Someone might say I'm deeply in love with Tim.
What? I don't understand.
Your pain will be short-lived, unlike my eternal pain. I have a plan that will satisfy us both.
You frighten me.
That's the least of your worries. I can't believe you're actually working for that bitch.
Kelly, I'll have you know, is a wonderful employer and a good friend. Something you may know little about.
Will a good friend steal your manuscript and destroy your chances of success?
What are you talking about?
Don't play coy with me, Esther. I know a lot more about you than you think.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Taekwondo! Sound familiar? I know you wrote it.
Why, of course it sounds familiar. I believe it was Kelly's first feature film.
Don't play dumb with me, Esther Schilling. Kelly Parker stole your manuscript. She starred in and directed it and was catapulted to fame, while you were left to suffer as her stand-in and personal assistant.
Why are you doing this? What do you want?
Well, you see, you and I are quite alike. I too have suffered at the hands of Kelly Ann Parker.
What? I don't understand. Who are you anyway?
Let's just say I'm an old friend.
Whatever am I going to do? Kelly Parker's blackmailing me to perform an illegal abortion on Alex's unborn pregnant fetus love child, and in so doing, kill the fetus itself. I can't go through with it. I simply can't. It's against my moral fibre to perform an illegal abortion on an unwilling party. But if I don't, she'll surely report my illegal doings in an abortion clinic to the proper authorities, thus blackmailing me. I can't let this happen. I won't let this happen. And I can't let this happen!
So, Sarah, tell us how you know Kellyanne Parker.
Let's just say I'm an old friend.
What? I don't understand.
It was 5 long years ago. Kelly and I were competing for the national title. Only moments before the match, she offered me some tablets. Unknowingly, I took them. No, I'm not saying that she drugged me, but there were drugs in those tablets. Anyway, I lost, and I've been on a losing streak ever since.
You poor dear.
So what brings you here tonight, on the 5th anniversary of Kelly's big break in film? Taekwondo.
Put quite simply, I have some unfinished business with Mrs. Kellyanne Parker.
What? I don't understand.
Don't bother the poor dear with questions.
Perhaps someone should try and contact Miss Parker. She's running dreadfully late.
That's an idea. Is Tim coming along tonight?
I certainly hope not.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
Oh, well, quite simply, there isn't any more room for anyone at the table.
True indeed. True indeed.
That is a lovely outfit, Amanda. It's no secret that you don't earn half as much as the rest of us, and I've always wondered how you afford your lovely outfits and accessories.
While I have my ways of acquiring monetary achievement for those in need of my specialty service skills.
And what, my dear friend, will those skills be?
Perhaps this would be Kelly now.
Something tells me we'd be wrong to think so.
I should answer it.
It's not your place to answer other person's telephone calls.
Well, to be precise, it is not only my place, but my duty as Kellyanne Parker's stand-in and personal assistant.
You've reached the Parker residence. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we are unable to take this call. We hope you will understand. Please leave a message.
Hello, Miss Parker. I'm afraid I have some shocking and unnerving news. You are dead. That's right, dead! Dead! Gone and never coming back! The body of Kellyanne Parker was found this very night. Coroner has pinned the time of death to within the last half hour. The exact cause of death is at this stage unknown. But we do know one thing for sure, and that is Kellyanne Parker was murdered.
Murdered? That's crazy talk. Why would anyone want to murder Kellyanne Parker?
We've so far been able to determine that Kellyanne Parker was murdered by someone she knew, a close friend. I stress to you, Kellyanne Parker was murdered this very night, time of death, within the last half hour, and we have reason to believe that she was murdered by a close friend. I'll phone you if and when any more information becomes available.
I can't believe she's dead. She's really dead.
Oh well, no use crying over spilt milk. When's dinner being served?
How could you think about eating at a time like this? Our hostess with the mostess has been murdered. And each of us is a viable suspect.
What are you talking about? I was listening very closely, and the detective didn't say anything about us being suspects.
Alex is right. There is no reason to assume any of us would be under suspicion.
Oh, really?
Looks like you're safe now, little one. She can't hurt you now.
With Kellyanne Parker out of the way, I'm free to revive Tim's career as a credible actor.
Perhaps somebody should say something. say a few words about what a wonderful person Kellyanne was.
I think that sounds like a great idea. I'll go first. Kellyanne Parker, you are always a great competitor. You may not have always played fair, but you were always a winner.
That was lovely, Sarah.
I can't take this. She's a dead woman. Kelly Parker is dead. The love of my life. Dead. Murdered. By our own friends. I wonder if any of them suspect me.
That poor boy! He was so very deeply in love with Kellyanne Parker. Though, she never gave him a second glance.
We shouldn't talk of Kellyanne in that way. She is dead. Yes, it's true she dragged that poor boy's heart through the mud. But she was a good soul and employer. I've enjoyed my 5 long years as her stand-in and personal assistant.
Those 5 long years.
Yes, I understand. My point was, though, that maybe someone should go and check on Nick. He seems to be taking this the worst out of all of us.
Oh, yes, of course. I didn't mean to suggest that...
I'll go. Perhaps I can comfort him somehow.
With Kelly dead, I'm no longer contractually obligated to perform the illegal abortion on Alex's unborn love child fetus, terminating the pregnancy and killing the fetus. I'm liberated, free to perform illegal abortions on anyone I like!
Sorry?
Damn, that darn Studio has been breathing so hard down my neck. Now with our leading lady dead, I don't know, Taekwondo 3 floating blades will ever be made!
It seems like some lucky actress is about to get her big break.
Oh, I'm not so sure. The studio doesn't want to risk making this film with an unknown actress. No, most likely the project will be scrapped.
I just mean that Kelly would have wanted the project to go ahead. She would have wanted to offer this opportunity to someone less fortunate. That's just the kind of person Kellyanne was.
Maybe you're right, but I'm only one part of a group of people who are going to decide what happens to this film and who will replace our leading lady.
Well, who else? Who else is involved in making those decisions?
Well, I believe Nick would have a great deal of power casting the new female lead, Kellyanne's replacement. He is, after all, the director of the film.
Perhaps I should go see how he's doing.
Hey, how you going?
Awful. Just plain awful. Kelly Parker, the love of my life, is dead. Gone and never coming back. I just don't think I'm ready to say goodbye.
Kelly was someone we all loved.
Not how I loved. Kelly Parker was the love of my life, and oh, sure she dragged my heart through the mud, but I loved her with all of my ragged heart, and I still do.
Don't forget that this is what you wanted.
This was never what I wanted. What I wanted was Kelly to be my wife. For us to have a family. But no. She had to go and impregnate Alex.
Well, second to that.
I can't go on.
One of the dead. You said so yourself. And now she's dead. You're free to move on with your life. I'm free to move on with mine. She can't hold us back any longer.
Alex is pregnant with Kelly's unborn child. I couldn't have taken the news that Alex was carrying Kelly's unborn fetus. He must have had her killed. Or worse, he must have killed her himself.
I must say, for a nice young woman, Kellyanne certainly does have a lot of enemies.
What are you talking about? Kelly doesn't have any enemies.
No, Amanda! I want to hear what Sarah has to say.
Fine. Please, do go on.
Alex, I must talk to you.
What is it?
Please, please, some privacy.
Of course. Excuse us.
I wonder what all the fuss is about.
Oh, I know what you're up to, miss. And if you think you're gonna get away with it, you are sorely mistaken.
Hester! What is it?
I know, Alex. I know the truth. About you!
What truth? What are you talking about?
You know perfectly well. You're carrying Kellyanne's love child fetus!
How did you know that?
It's not important. What's important is that...
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you earlier.
I understand you were worried about how I'd react. How we'd all react. But we can talk about that later. I have to tell you something.
No, let me go first. I know this is soon, but it's just that I haven't seen you in so long, and with all these feelings come flooding back, it's just... with little Alex on the way. You don't have to answer straight away.
Alex, what are you trying to say?
Esther Schilling, will you marry me? Like I said, I don't need an answer right away, but I would like an answer tonight. You know, I gotta be thinking of my child, and if you say no, I'll ask somebody else. I need a mother for my child, and I want you to be that mother.
I don't know what to say.
Then say yes! I should probably get that. Can I help you?
I'm looking for Esther Schilling. I'm her long-lost sister.
Probably get back to the dinner table. We don't want anyone to suspect anything.
Yes, of course. We wouldn't want them to think that you or I had anything to do with Kelly's murder.
You've certainly made a menace of yourself while you've been back in town, haven't you?
You can't talk. I've been keeping tabs on the lot of you. You're no angel by any government standard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. And I think that when I show you what's in this bag, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Where did you get that?
Never you mind, my dear.
You're not gonna get away with this.